fight tonight.
What's going on, everybody? Jade up here, and today's video is going to be over the Add Pulls and Veteran Sanctum. So basically on the bridge right here, you're just going to be chaining. You could take off the orbs here that I have on and put on talons to kind of lock them in place. But whatever, I honestly forgot to do that. But just in case for you guys or girls that are taking this, definitely put on talons there to kind of lock them in place. You're going to send two people ahead, and what they're going to do is they're going to go and touch those braziers that are on fire. Right where the blood pool is, where the Manny spawns, they're going to light those as quick as possible, and then they're going to DPS the ad in the center. All you're going to do here for tanking is you're going to pull in the conjurers first, and then you're going to pull in the archers that are there. The melee ads will come. The Lamias may or may not come, so it's kind of hit or miss if you have to pull those in or not. As far as conjurers, why you pull those in first is because those conjurers that send in the fire wave and stuff like that, the ones with the staffs, what they do is those guys will spawn the next wave of ads. So that's why you want to pull those in as quickly as possible, and you also want to kill those as quick as possible because you pull them in quicker, you DPS them quicker, you get to the next fight quicker. It's all about speed. So that's what you want to do on this fight. And then, of course, pull in the archers and always look around. It's for ads to pull in. We have 3 chain pullers here, but for some reason I'm pulling everything. The other tank is throwing down blood autos from time to time, or at least he should be. And the other guy is a DPS, so of course he's doing his own thing. Alright, so we should be going into the next pool after this Lamia dies. On this next pull, it's kind of different than most people do it. The reason why I pull the Serpent Fang and the Overcharger into the center right here is because the Shaman spawns there and he does do his totem immediately, and it is kind of nice to kind of just pull them right on top of the Shaman anyways, and then kind of just nuke them as soon as it happens. So that's why I pull them there. So after we get done here looting, which we usually don't do on score runs, but we're not there at that point yet. We're gonna go to this top of the stairs right here, and we're just gonna kind of wait. As soon as those ads spawn and they stack right there and they're running towards us, you're gonna throw all your couch traps, your lightning wall, and all that stuff right on top of them. As an off tank, you're going to grab everything, and as a main tank, you're going to run this way, and you're going to taunt all 4 of these overchargers on the bridge. Totally up to you how you want to taunt them. If you want to range taunt them or melee taunt them, I just prefer to range taunt them. It's just quicker and easier. So we're going to taunt all 4 of these, and what that does, and then we're going to dodge roll past over here to basically where this crack is, right behind me, and it's going to kind of stack them all together. And I can see they're not really stacked too well, especially the troll, so I'm going to move back just a tiny bit, so that way everything is kind of stacked in one nice little neat area. What you could do here, if you do have Templar healers, you could throw on Nova and throw a Nova here, and that will help negate a lot of the damage. We did not have a Nova up or anything like that, so of course, it is what it is. But yeah, that will help save you a lot. I am running Mufala's hand, and what that does is it applies. I have a 10% chance to get hit. Well, a 10% chance when taking damage to basically apply minor fracture to basically almost all enemies around me, more or less. And I'll put what it does in the description down below because I'm kind of going off of memory. It is from Cradle of Shadows if you do want to farm it. I did farm it on normal, and I farmed it with 2 other people, so it's just us 3, and we got it in 3 runs. So yeah, we got the sword and board, lightning staff, and jewelry and body pieces. But I am running body pieces and outcast jewelry. So those two overchargers will spawn late, so you will have to stack those as well. But more or less, they all stacked in one little nice little area. All right, and we should be going up, and we're going to taunt this overcharger first, and then this sorting board guy. What we should have been doing right here, which I will work on getting better at, is taunting those little ads that spawn there. The only bad part about that is if the shaman is still up and nobody kills that totem, those little ads will run to that shaman. Unfortunately, it just it is what it is. If we could, we'll get to the point where somebody is running up and two people just kill that shaman totem right quick, and then we'll be good to go. Right here, I am dodge rolling quite a bit. The only reason why is because our healer sometimes goes down here, so I just kind of want to negate as much damage as possible. Uh, because when he goes down, it kind of makes it a little bit harder for everyone else, and which he'll get better at. It just it takes time. But basically, you want to stack right next to that statue over there, and it'll stack the troll and the overcharger there. So as soon as we go through the door, the off tank is going to throw down a blockade and it's going to hold those trolls in place. All you're going to do here is throw down your blockade there on top of those three ads, the troll, overcharger, and the sorting board, and the war priest, whatever. And then you're going to come back here basically to the bottom of the stairs and just kind of stack. And I see that that dude is out of place, and I'm just going to kind of roll to where that pole is, and and immediately stack them all kind of together. I did call out once I went to the pole that I'm taking a lot of damage. I need a little bit of heals focused on me, and they immediately started focus heals on me, so I ended up living on that part. So it was really GG on them. Once the off tank grabs pretty much everything there, you're gonna run ahead, and this is for speed runs, and you're gonna come in here. And you're gonna pull all of the ads, the center ones, the side rooms, and yeah, just kind of pull everything. And then what that's going to do is it's going to pull all of them, and they should be, as long as everybody stays behind that wall right there, all the ads should be aggroed on you at the start, and it's going to stack them all right here. A Nova would be perfect, the Veil, anything like that to kind of help negate damage. What the off tank should do, as soon as you're running right there to that corner to stack them, the off tank should be grabbing those War Priests to kind of help you out and stop you from getting knocked all over the place and having a whole block because you're already running out of stam. And what you want to do here is just kind of make sure that the overchargers and serpent fangs and all that are all kind of stacked and facing towards you instead of towards the group. Because if that serpent fang hits the DPS, it's kind of ripped to them. Takes a little bit of time to get it down. So and that's where we are right now. We're not at the stage um, where we can constantly run this with no deaths. So we're at the beginning stage of this. That's why you see a lot of deaths going on. All right, so I like to go in first person here and immediately try and taunt the troll so he doesn't move. I sprint all the way up and then taunt him immediately in first person, so that way I know for a fact that I got him taunted. If you have enough DPS, what I like to do is once they're at like 60%, I do like to run and spawn the other set of ads. And that way, by the time that they spawn, because they take about, I don't know, roughly around 5 to 10 seconds to spawn, um, then I do, then they're, by the time those trolls are dead and that war priest, everything else is good to go, and they go inside and they kill that one overcharger while I stack the two trolls in the overcharger. As you can see, this troll to my left is out of whack, and the off take couldn't get it. So I'm just like, hey, let me get it right quick. I got it. Don't worry about it. Stacked it up real nice and neat, and we just kind of nuked it down. As far as this next part right here, I don't know why I'm getting Discord messages right now, but you're gonna go all the way to the brazier to the left right here, and you're gonna stack here until all the ads spawn right in front of you. The off tank immediately is gonna grab these two war priests that come up, and then you're gonna dodge roll through that arrow spray if you are a DPS or a tank. It kind of helps negate damage. And then for myself, I taunt the overcharger, and I grab one troll and the serpent fang. Basically, grab whatever you can and kind of help negate some as much damage as possible. All right, and then what on this part, I do like to run Dragon, Potatinate, and his spark, and Earthcore as far as gear to help negate, and I do try and taunt like everything there. As you can see, I did taunt the troll, but it immediately did not register because of the totem. The shaman totem was not killed in time, so I had to go back and retaunt it. So once you get that, you're gonna grab everything. You're gonna come back here, and basically what that does is it puts them all nice in that little room. And I couldn't get through that dodge roll part. Now that I finally did, we got the troll. He's a little bit too far for my liking, so I'm gonna go ahead and taunt him again, and taunt literally everything all over again. I know my Earth Core's back up, so as soon as I get a heal going, my Earth Core's gonna proc, and I'll be good to go. Pop that ulti, Earth Core procs, good to go. I tried to roll back through there, but I couldn't get through there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump up to my right on that ledge, and then I'm gonna roll dodge off, and that way it puts the Serpent Fang and the Troll all in that nice little corner. Now nobody is gonna be able to get poisoned again until those three trolls come out on the next pull. Also, which is kind of not. Jesus Christ. Keep getting messages on fucking Discord right now. So basically, all you're doing here is literally just heavy attacking in your shields, popping that shield ulti, and then popping the pot on cooldown. That's literally all you're doing. Dragon, Potatinance, and his spark is really nice there. So as soon as this door opens, the off tank should be ready to go and throw down a blockade. And what that's going to do is going to stop those trolls from going anywhere. And then you're going to come all the way to the up to the top as a main tank and just kind of heavy attack until you see them roughly that the main tank or the off tank has got them. Once, because we have really good DPS, once you hit about 90%, I go up all the way up to the door and wait to be able to open it. And then all I'm going to do is come right next to this little rocks right here, throw down my blockade, and just kind of heavy attack. What that's going to do is that's going to pull all the ads up to where the overcharger is now. And now all you're going to do is you're going to roll dodge that troll um, rock throw, and then you're just going to come all the way over here, and then you're going to say, all right, you guys can come as soon as you start moving to the large, all the trolls and the overchargers. Excuse me. If you do have a shaman in the back, just call it out and somebody will go kill the shaman. And then what you could do is you could have the off tank or yourself, since all the ads are going to be kind of aggroed on you for a little bit, is the off tank could grab that overcharger, because the overcharger will run back to the stairs where the shaman is, and you can just stack it in top of the ads. Well, hopefully this video helped. That is it for this video. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. If this video helps you out, please leave a like and subscribe.